Nagi is one of the Deadmen and also affiliated to Scar Chain. He was the leader of the said group. He has a wife who is also a Deadman. Unfortunately, she was killed during the carnival corpse. That being said, here the list for Deadman Nagi, aka Owl. As a Deadman, Nagi also suffered body part loss. He lost his voice due to a penalty game, and he was able to speak only through the help of a voice box. He wore a black sweater together with a dark green scarf. He always wears that scarf at all times. He also keeps a similar scarf around his waist that belongs to his late wife. He developed a false hope. He wanted to take down Deadman Wonderland so he can see his child who is waiting outside the Deadman Wonderland. However, his unborn child was actually killed during the experiments performed in his wife. During a battle with his wife, he intentionally lost the battle since he did not want his wife to suffer the punishment of the carnival corpse. Tamaki knows that the defeat was in purpose, and as a punishment, he performed experiments on Nagi's wife. During Minatsuki's penalty game, Nagi was able to pull his string to save Minatsuki. He pulled out a transmitter on his teeth and was able to contact to have the roulette stops at the hair. In the end, Minatsuki only lose half of her hair. He was one of the badass character on the series. When he was beaten down by Hibana, his arm was almost severed. He literally pulls his arm off and throws it to Hibana before rushing to Rokuro, smashing his head and completing his mission. Unfortunately though, he was captured. Gengaku was somehow obsessed, or rather, like Nagi. He wanted Nagi to join the Undertaker. Since Nagi won't join, he had him drugged and forced to join the group. He also stated that Nagi was gorgeous and his murderous rage. At the end, he called Nagi his salvation and was smiling. Gengaku even goes as far as threatening to kill all the remaining members of the Scar Chain if their leader Nagi does not join the Undertaker's side. Nagi has two memento. One is a scarf which is from his wife. He wore it around his waist, and the other one was a locket. According to him, it has a photo of his baby in it, though his wife was killed while she was still pregnant, hence Nagi was simply making another memory to cope with his sadness. The drug that was used to Nagi was not actually to hypnotize him, though we can say that Gengaku was able to command Nagi. The drug injected to him helped him reawaken his suppressed memories, forcing him to deal on that very moment that his wife is dead and there was no child waiting for him, which causes him to go berserk. When he was on his berserk mode or insanity, he appears more menacing as his eyes lacks pupils and iris. He has amazing strength. When his pregnant wife was murdered, he lifted up a person and crushed its skull with just one hand. He also has a strong endurance since he was able to still get up after being slashed by Hibana over and over again, and also losing an arm. His branch of sin is called Owl's Eyeballs. His powers was able to extract from his blood and make it a sphere-shaped blood. The blood was actually explosives. Nagi can control its direction and detonate upon his command. On the English dub version, his branch of sin is called Bloodshot Eyes of the Owl. Nagi is one of the unique Deadmen since he alone was capable of controlling his blood that is not directly connected to his blood vessels. He even can reuse them to form a new owl's eyeball. When he was on a rampaging state, he even tells Karako that he is sane before he goes on a rampage against the Scar Chain. Peace out.